Hey everyone, Cabby here. We're about to watch a game between two of my favorite players, Destiny, who is our blue Zerg spawning up in the upper right here, and EGiNcontroL in the lower left here. Look at this stuff going on here. Some little bit of funny trash talking going on. This is going to be a good game, I think, because Destiny's awesome, and every game he plays is good. No, I'm just joking. I'm not that big of a fanboy, but I think it's going to be a good game. I'm excited. It's a pretty long game. I mean, it's not. I grabbed a couple replays, and then someone sent me a replay to do, and I was like, great, I'll cast that. That'll make my night. I have like 4 hours to do it, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then, like, lo and behold, they're all like 45-minute games. Like, what the hell? So I don't know. I love casting anyway, so it's still good, but. Alright, so Destiny doing pretty standard stuff, canceled his extractor to get up to 11 supply, so he's 11-10 right now. Working on that Overlord here, and looks like both players, well, for sure EGiNcontroL about to scout, and I think Destiny's heading diagonal too, so spawning pool up at 11, so this might be the same as the last game I just watched with Destiny where he did an 11 pool, 18 hatch, which is sort of a Destiny thing. I mean, I don't see a lot of people doing that. I guess it would count as, sorry, a 12 pool, 18 hatch. But anyways, it's I don't see a lot of people doing it. It's a very like, what would you call it? Economy focused build where you just want to, I guess, I don't know, focus on droning up, and you have no offensive units. And I mean, the last game we were watching, he didn't even bother. See. Well, he didn't even bother putting down static defense or anything. But see, this is funny because EGiNcontroL doesn't know that and doesn't know that that's probably the strat, so it's not really doing anything by putting that down. He would be expanding. I think Destiny would be expanding as soon as these Zerglings finish anyway. So like, there's nothing that he's really preventing with that. I mean, it's going to be a little annoying, but it's not as huge of a problem if he was going like. You know, like 16 hatch, 15 pool, or 15 pool, 16 hatch, or 15, 14, or you know what I mean, like an earlier type of build. But I mean, his focus is droning anyway, so he does that same extractor trick, goes up to 19, doesn't really set him back a huge amount, and takes this out with his lings. However, the probe is coming back. Is it going to be able to do something else annoying, like put down a cybernetics core? Holy crap! So much harassment from EGiNcontroL. Oh, EGiNcontroL, you're so funny. That is super annoying. I don't know if these guys can out DPS how fast it's coming in. I don't think they can. Oh, this is so frustrating. Look at that. I wonder if he's gonna let it finish. What are these guys even up to? I haven't even, like, this has been so much fun. I'm not even looking at. All right, we've got Queen, Sentry, nothing exciting. Warp Gate coming in finally. Look at this. Finally getting the hatchery down. And EGiNcontroL did get the cancel off on that cybernetics core, so getting his minerals back for that. Sentry trying to take out this Zergling. Zergling chased all the way down here. Didn't even get that one guy out, so. Destiny scouting everywhere, I guess, with this little guy, trying to find out what is going on, what is happening. I've been so distracted that I haven't been able to see anything. Stargate coming in. That is going to be painful if Destiny doesn't switch something up with his strat right now, because he has, I mean, approximately nothing because he's been droning so hard. And focusing on that expansion. That's the problem with 11-18 or 12-18 or whatever he calls it, man. Like, you are in trouble if your opponent does anything like this. I don't know if he just doesn't care, or if he just doesn't think that it's going to happen or what, but we'll have to see what happens, what's going on, what he can do to defend. If he pumps out a bunch of queens real quick, he would have a good chance, actually. Like 2 or 3, well, 2 queens at each base. I'm actually a big fan of that when I play Zerg, which isn't that often. I mean, I'm mostly protest, but when I play Zerg, I will go heavy on the queens. Like, I'll do 3 off the start because I find them a great defensive unit at holding off like any sort of air cheese that comes in. So moving down the spine crawlers here, sending out some Zerglings, focusing on an expansion right now. A little bit of an army, but such a small army. I mean, if Destiny sees that, he knows something's going on. Hopefully that doesn't get seen. I want to see what happens when that catches Destiny off guard. And look at that, it is sneaking by right now. But he knows it's coming because it just walked past that circling. So Destiny knows what's going on. Another queen coming here. He's not. No, but this queen's gonna move down. But I mean, that's a tough call. I was gonna say I might have canceled that lair to bring in another queen because I think at this point that's what you need to do. But two queens able to scare off that void ray for the time being. So I have to see what happens there. I'm gonna take a sip of ginger ale, so bear with me. Tasty. Look at that. Supply blocked right now. Phoenix in play. Two Phoenix in play. I guess they just don't realize there's that tiny little guy there. So now, not only does Destiny know that he had the Void Ray, but he also knows that there's Phoenixes in play. Interesting. Zerglings seeing if they can do any damage, getting shut down by the army there. Forge, Gateway coming in. Infestation Pit, which would really help right now. And not much going on. Really not doing too much with this harass. Kind of chilling out. A lot of Zerglings here. Heading around the back, maybe? Yeah, I guess. Oh, well, there's your Spore Crawler, but the queens were focused more down. I don't know where the queens ended up. Here they are, 3 queens. Trying to kill that one, but lifting one up, but not able to kill it. Transfuse going down. Great job by Destiny. That's wicked micro with that transfuse. Pathogen glands coming in, which is good. It's gonna obviously allow him to do fungals right off the bat. Nothing too interesting going on down here with EGiNcontroL. I mean, we've got a robotics facility coming in, and upgrades started, ground level 1 upgrades. But so far, all pretty standard stuff. I mean, both players not doing anything too out of the ordinary, not anything too crazy other than these air units. Just spending energy killing one Zergling. But you want to reduce the map control as much as possible. So right now, I would say that EGiNcontroL pretty much has map control. I mean, on lockdown, because there's not really much that that Destiny can do against these air units. And we all know how important map control is, because if you don't have map control, you can't really push out. You can't really do much to your opponent. You need to regain that map control, and then you can take an offensive stance. Working on defense down here. I mean, aside from the harasses that I've been seeing, really, I don't see EGiNcontroL doing anything too offensive this game. I think that, well, unless he starts saying swear words or something. But oh man, I'm so lame. But Destiny maybe trying to put a little pressure on here, testing the waters out, runs into the Void Ray, and time to get out of here. Why wouldn't that Void Ray just push right here a little bit? I mean, every single unit there could just die to a Void Ray. I don't know, sometimes people confuse me. Still warping in units back here. Got ground level carapace 1 and third base coming in here. Thermal Lance and Colossus coming in. That is going to be effective against Destiny's little mini Ling army that he's got going here. What is he? Is he a Ultralisk Cavern? Holy! I guess he went like quick to the Hive Tech, which is cool. Must have just lost an Overlord there because he's supply blocked again. And these guys down here thinking about working on the rocks, but I think that this Phoenix just ruined the surprise. Phoenix here, messing around or just scouting a little bit. Where did that Void Ray end up ever? Oh, just here, just chilling. Another sip of ginger ale. Alright. First Colossus should be out here, yep. And 1 level of upgrade, but Thermal Lance almost done. Thermal Lance is amazing. Neural Parasite research, Chitinous Plating, and Ultralisks on the way. So his Ultralisks are going to come onto the field with 3 armor, like upgrade level 3 armor, and he's probably going to keep working on that because when they hit 5, oh my gosh, super powerful. Unless you're Terran. which we saw earlier. Actually, I have a game on here between Idra and Drewby, and Idra gets so mad because Terran is just so imba at the time because it's a little bit of an older game, and he's just throwing Ultralists at this bio army with his 5 carapace upgrades, and it's just they're just melting for the most part. It's a really good game actually because it just shows how you have to evolve your gameplay, because if you don't, your opponent's not gonna do anything because he's probably crushing you nonstop. So it just puts your opponent in such a better frame of mind. Like, it's giving him the advantage of thinking he's winning, feeling good about winning every single battle, and doesn't put any pressure on you to like evolve or anything. You can just focus on macroing and upgrading. It's not what you want to do. You want to be evolving, so your opponent has to react. You want to be reacting. You want to be forcing them to react. You know, they're playing your game then. Alright, bit of an engagement here. Oh, beautiful force fields, but the Ultra's just walking through them because, as we all know, those massive units just walk right through any sort of force field. Lifting off the infestors, I wonder if can Phoenixes lift off Ultras? I don't know if they can. I probably would try, at least. But I'm guessing that because he's not doing it that they can't. These Phoenix is just chilling here, but that was a pretty devastating attack for EGiNcontroL. I mean, he pushed out with his army, and he's leaving with, well, I mean, it all got killed. That's just his backup there, so it all got ruined. Going for an infestor right now, but I guess losing the Phoenixes, he just doesn't care. Transfuses are keeping him alive. What is he? I wonder what EGiNcontrol's trying to do here. And there go those. Interesting. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to do. He doesn't need to free up supply. Maybe he's just trying to hold Destiny's army up there? Oh, that's funny right here. This is actually really funny. That's a pretty cool strat. I mean, if you have no units and you need to do a unique harass, it's not bad. It's going to take out this extractor and possibly some of these guys mining. And then he'll have his army ready here to close in on them when and if they try and come around. Here comes the army here. Oh, those are just finishing. Taking out the zealots with the pylon. What are these queens up to? I guess they're his anti-air during the attack. That's pretty funny. Oh, these are all going to get so annihilated. Using the zealots for the wall, great positioning with these colossi, and EGiNcontroL able to win this engagement, I would say, by far, taking out a queen or two. He's got to watch this though, because if it gets fungled, yeah, okay, good, doesn't lose it. Good control by EGiNcontroL. Yeah, Colossus on the way. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up though. He's 2 base against 4. He's already fallen behind with that last engagement going. Well, the second to last engagement going very poorly for him. He knows he has to take out this base. Really, I guess, force Destiny. Ooh, look at this guy running away. Run. He really has to, I guess, slow Destiny down. Just do whatever he can to slow Destiny down at this point. Taking out 1 base. Got Archons coming in. Pretty cool here. And holy shnikes, this is a lot of Ultras. Like a lot of Ultras. And they're at 4-1, well, 1-4 upgrades, I would say. Let's see what EGiNcontrol's at for upgrades. 2-1 upgrades. Destiny's starting to push out here. Working on another. Is that another one? Did he lose that one? I thought he had that one. Neural parasiting the. Oh, and fungals. 2 neural parasites on the Archons here. That's annoying. Oh, wow, yeah. A lot of these infested Terrans in the background here, losing all of these infestors, though, which is definitely not ideal. And just working on some transfuses up here, getting what's left of his army healed up. I did not see that engagement going that poorly for Destiny. I thought that the Ultralists would have been able to handle this very well, but I guess I was completely wrong, because Destiny lost a lot of supply there. Archon coming in here. Looks like Destiny down to 2 base? Wow. Yeah, down to 2 base, 1 mining. And EGiNcontroL, same thing, 2 base, 1 mining. So back to even kind of on this. Very impressive by EGiNcontroL to come from so far behind. Yeah, that's incredible. I'm impressed. So we'll see where it goes from here. I mean, Blink research coming in and Spire coming in. So I don't know if Destiny's thinking of mutas or going like he's already got his hive, so he could go broodlings. Sorry, broodlords. I got distracted because this is happening up here. Oh my gosh, that cannon has 5 life. Just attack that with one of your guys. There's the micro that I'm looking for. Oh, you should have hit that one more time. This engagement over here, probably distracting him. Never mind. I don't think he did anything wrong anymore because that was on its way. EGiNcontroL going for a 3rd here, defending it with a few photon cannons. And Destiny really focusing on corruptors. So I'm sensing broodlords, I think. I always thought though that broodlords weren't a good combo with ultras. Maybe he's going to slow down on the ultras because if I remember right, the broodlings that they spit out can hinder the ultra's ability to attack. Look at these corruptors focusing on the Colossus. Looks like Colossus really starting to fall here. Down to 3 Archons falling here. 5 Archons. Down to 2 Colossi. 1 Colossi. Archons still running amok in the base though. A lot of Archons left here. Archons raping the corruptors that are left. Well played. That's very gentlemanly of you, Destiny. That was well played. I mean, there was a point there where EGiNcontroL was down almost 80 supply on Destiny, and he just came back with some smart plays, some really well done micro, and some awesome strat and macro. So really cool game. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Love watching Destiny play. Hate to see him lose, but at least it was to a really well played game. I'm going to cast another one, guys. I'll see you soon.